valve. Okay, so the cartridge. So this is a cartridge that turns a hot and cold water. It's a mixer for hot and cold water. And mine's broken, so that's another thing. I haven't been able to use the hot water because the hot water doesn't turn on anymore. So I've replaced the same one before in our other shower, so I know what I'm doing. I have to pull the old one out and put the new one in. It's quite simple, except you have to be very careful of the gaskets so that they just stay and put while you push it in. So you want to push it in a certain way and be mindful how you take the old one out. So we're gonna do that. Let's get this cartridge in first to fix the hot water, okay? Alright, so here's the bathtub, all done with how that's supposed to look. It's dirty from my feet because I'm barefoot every time I come in here and my feet are dirty from walking barefoot. Anywho, so we gotta take this off and pull the old cartridge out and then insert the new cartridge. So let's do that. Alright, so we got the lights on that we can in here. It's kind of dark in here. Alright. There's water on here. I have a small leak. Small leak. Okay. So you just pry this part off. Boop. And you take your flathead, that should be a Phillips, so let's go get a Phillips. Oh goodness. Get a Phillips screwdriver here. So we got various tools. We don't need the pipe wrench, which we got on the side. Pliers we'll need. We'll need this probably to help pull the cartridge out. Alright, so let's get this unscrewed. Okay. Okay, that. So this is broken inside. Alright, so we have this thing that broke. That's why it turns all the time. I don't know what this is called. If anybody could tell me how to order this separately. I can't figure out how to order this thing separately. So these go on the cartridges. They come with the cartridges. But sometimes you only need this. And I don't want to spend $50 on a cartridge when I only need this piece that goes right on that. It's a stopper. Without it, nothing stops. Now we need a pipe wrench. Probably. Oh, no we don't. Turn that. Alright, so that holds it on. See, here's your cartridge. And it marks right here, the plastic part, where to put that in. But we're going to go turn the water off because that would be horrible. The water, let's put this back on because the pressure from the water, I almost forgot to turn the water off. Get water everywhere. Okay, so we got the water off. Hopefully, let's test it, huh? Let's test it. Well, I still got water. Alright, I don't have water. Alright, we got that water off. Alright. My son's watching the show in the other room and it's loud. Turn that show off. Alright, now we need to get this pulled out. We gotta pay attention to where everything's at. So you have these two notches here. So you put the new one right back in how it should go. And oh goodness, sometimes it's gonna be a little pain in the butt. So this thing will pull apart on you, probably, because it'll come in pieces. And how to get this out? It's straight out. It's been in here for a long time. Okay, we got this part off. Now we gotta stick this mofo in there and pull on this part. Let's try these pliers. Alright, I'm gonna work at this. Alright, we got this section released. I can feel it, so we're just gonna twist it and pull it. Takes a muscle here. Whew, see the light. Whew. So see, I'm just putting this right here and getting some leverage to twist and pull. I had to, you know, lift these areas up, kind of bend it a bit like that, get some air behind there to get it to release. So we're just pulling that. We're just pulling that as best we can out. Let me try to focus in here. All right, just wiggle it. A little bit turning back and forth while you pull. Whew. Once you get this out, you're gonna have to clean inside good so you can get the other one in smoothly. You don't want to have to. Oh, that's almost there. It's hot. Bend these back. Looks like getting that up some. There's little lips inside too. Let me stand up. Get some twist, twist. Twist and shout. Oh, my hands are hurting. My tools are old, I have no grip. Alright, so you can get a little bit of help here so it's not so hurts my hands. Alright, I'm working up a sweat here. It's coming inch by inch. You gotta twist and pull. Twist and pull. Wiggle, wiggle. Slowly. Oh. Alright. It's hot in my bathroom. All the heat gets collected in here. Very humid today. It's coming along. Slowly but surely bend that back. Get more air back there. Help me release the section here. Alright. There, here it comes. So much muscle it takes. Goodness. Thank goodness I got muscles, huh? Alright, see the sides? You got your rubber gaskets there. Oh. Oh. Those are nice. They weren't folded in, that's good. Yay, it came loose. Alright. Alright, so there's two gaskets that are stuck back there. I don't think it matters which way is what when you install it. There's this thingamajig that's inside. Make sure when you get one, has that thing in there. That was stuck. It wasn't turning. These things are supposed to be able to turn. That one was not turning. Okay, we're gonna put that aside. Let's get those horseshoes out. That was facing one way, and this is facing another way. All right, got these. Alright, so let's get the new one. Let's clean this up on the inside real good. Clean it up real good on the inside. Alright, since I'm working with no water, I bet it's dirty. So I got this scrub brush thing. You just kind of scrub it as best you can. All the way, get all that gunk off so it slides in real good when you want to put it back in. Especially the back part. I'm going to shine a flashlight in there and see if I got it. I got a wet rag right here. That I have handy. Shove that wet rag in there once. Just twist that. Clean whatever's in there out. Alright. Make sure it's flush, because when you get that rubber feed in there, you don't want any disruptions on the back. And when you get these things pushed back in there, you need it real flush. Nothing in the way, because you can't take it back out. I've done that before. I tried taking it back out after I put it back in. Oh, it broke, so I can't do that. Alright. Alright, that's a little bit. Looks real clean. Really nothing back there. Alright, I think it's real good. Let me feel it. It's not rough at all. Alright. Make sure it's super clean inside. Get my fingers down in there. One more time. I just want to get any. There's not really nothing in there. The back, there's a little kind of like calcium right on the edge right here. Where the water would divert in. There. Let that off. Just only where the water will come through. A little bit of lime scale. Okay. I think it feels real smooth. Alright. The inside. I don't know if you can see. It's hard to see the inside from here. Let's see. See, it has 2 holes, 3 holes on the inside. 3 holes on the inside. 2 for the gaskets and 1 for the water. So, alright, I don't have any lighting. Sorry, my flashlights aren't working. So, alright, so now we're going to carefully insert the new one. Okay? And how we do that, I'll go get it. Go get it. And how we do that is we have to lube up. You gotta lube your stuff up, the O-ring lube. Okay, and we're only gonna lube up the side ones, not the back ones. So, alright, so we got 4 pieces. Got the new one. Make sure you have all the pieces. Okay. There's no up or down, it doesn't matter. Then you got this tumbler that goes inside. So put the tumbler inside. And just make sure it slides right in there. Okay, now you got your gaskets. So you have this rubber part goes into it. So we got 1. Then this, so it has one with a hole. Let me see if I can. There we go. It has a those you gotta make sure are seated. Okay? Now you have your rubber gaskets. This is the challenging part that go right here. Okay? And you gotta insert them without them falling off. These little mofos want to fall off. So you put them on, but you gotta goop them up. The silicone will keep them on, okay? So you got one on each side. You gotta hold good while you push in, so they don't come out. All right, so we're going to put one side on. Okay, we're gonna put one gasket on. We're gonna stretch it just a little bit, so just a little stretch. Warm it up so it stays. Do a little more stretch because it needs to go in an oval. I don't know why they don't. We'll warm it up a little bit. Get that stretched out. All right, so we got this goes on one side. Okay, it's gonna go like that, and you're gonna goop it with this goopy stuff all the way around because you want it to go on at one side. This kind of helps keep it on. Okay, and you do it on the other side too. And you're gonna have to hold it just so to get them to go in there. I'm dropping stuff here. You want it to go in there. Now you don't want to touch anything with these scoopy hands. Okay, so this is meant to try to keep it in its place. Okay, so let's put goop on the other side. A little goop on each side. Put my tumbler back in. Okay, I'm trying to get this rolled on here. So I gotta hold one end. Really, this is the most difficult part, is trying to get these to stay where they need to be. Okay, so once you get those how they need to be and not moving, then you can slowly put it in. Okay, so I think at one end and the other end. Alright. It's kind of a trick here. Very tricky. The manufacturer makes it super tricky. So I hold it on the sides like that. Okay? So once you get the up part and down part, then hold it on the side where it goes. It's really irritating me. Okay. I almost was ninja. I almost had it. Oh, that one that wants to go where it wants to go. Okay. I got both of them in. When you get both of them in, you can slowly push the sucker right where it needs to be. Alright, now you just gotta slide that sucker slowly in. If it has resistance, then you failed. Hopefully it just goes straight in. See if it worked. Now to test it, I got it in. Hopefully the gaskets are all good. Now how we test this is we gotta put the screw back on. This holds it. Let's push it in all the way down. Make sure we got it seated all the way back where it goes. Alright. I hope it works. Keep your fingers crossed. These things, you're dealing with gaskets. It's just trying to get the gasket in right. Alright. Now let's go turn it on. Alright, so I turned the water on. Now we gotta get the valve thingy to turn it off. Alright, so all done with that. So that's part 2 in my shower upgrade. So we're going to do part 3, and that's finishing the pipe extension and installing the upgraded faucet and everything. So this is as good as it's going to get. That drip, I think, should resolve itself. The one I did in the shower did. It just dripped for a little bit for some reason, then it stopped. Just new stuff, you know. But, alright.